Bodega has done it again. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Bodega New Balance 610 in the Trail Less Taken collaboration colorway. I gotta say, this has gotta be one of the best looking 610s so far. I think Bodega has done it again with yet another New Balance collaboration. I'm really loving all the details and colors on this collaboration. This is definitely going to be one of my favorites for the year. I'm calling it right now. I just really love this collaboration. As usual, I'll be doing a full overview of the shoe, as well as an on-feet look, as well as my thoughts and opinions on sizing, comfort, quality, and overall design of the shoe. Starting with the box, this collaboration comes in a special cardboard box. The top of the box is in plain brown cardboard with the New Balance Trail logo with Bodega and 610 branding printed on in a dark olive color. The side of the lid of the box is in a green color and has the New Balance spell out, and you also get the New Balance Trail and Bodega logos printed on the side of the box. The shoe also comes with a rubber hang tag with New Balance Trail and Bodega branding in a teal blue color on top of an olive green background. Starting with the toe box of the shoe, the mugguard of the shoe is made out of a dark gray rubberized synthetic material that creeps to the top of the toe box. In the middle of the toe box, you get a panel of blue mesh. On the lateral side of the toe box, you get a small panel of silver 3M reflective material, and then on the medial side of the toe box, you get a small panel of that same blue mesh. And then also on the toe box, you got 3 lace loops in a purple color, and obviously the laces loop on towards the toe box. At the top of the toe box, you get a small accent of orange on the lateral side and a small accent of baby blue on the medial side that are simply embroidered on. Moving up from the toe box, you get 2 panels of hairy gray suede, and you get 2 sets of lace loops, one of which is in orange and one of which is in purple. Moving towards the side of the shoe, you get more panels of that blue mesh material, and you get the start of a big panel of black nubuck that has various stuff on top of it. You get a small panel of silver 3M reflective on top of that black nubuck with the New Balance spell out in olive green, and then in the very middle you get the New Balance N logo in a simple 3M reflective material. You get a small hit of neon orange in the back embroidered on, and then at the top lace eyelet you get another small panel of hairy gray suede, and then on the next top lace eyelet you get a small panel of mustard yellow nubuck. Moving on towards the ankle area of the shoe, you get more panels of the blue mesh, more panels of the black nubuck. This time it has some perforations, more panels of the hairy gray suede near the bottom, as well as the start of a panel of gray mesh, and in the very middle you get the 610 badge in gray and silver. And in the very middle you get the New Balance 610 branding badge in a silver 3M reflective material. Moving on towards the very back of the shoe, starting from the top, you get a baby blue fabric pull tab. In the very middle of the back of the shoe, you get another small panel of mustard yellow nubuck, and then a majority of the back of the shoe is made out of a gray nubuck, and then you get more panels of the blue mesh. On the lateral side, you get 2 embroidered accents of neon orange. On the medial side, you get 2 embroidered accents in baby blue, and in the very middle of the back of the shoe, you get accents of purple that's also stitched on in the very middle. And then the medial side is actually very different from the lateral side of the shoe, so I'm gonna go into detail of the medial side. We'll start from the back to the front. You get a big panel of mustard yellow nubuck that's perforated. You get more of that hairy gray suede also in the middle and at the bottom. You get more panels of that gray mesh material, and then the biggest difference from the lateral side on the medial side is the N logo. The N logo I actually like better on the medial side because instead of just being silver 3M reflective, you get the N logo with reflective as well as purple accents. The top lace eyelet also features a small hit of baby blue instead of orange, and then the rest of the medial side is the same as the lateral side. The shoes come with 3 sets of laces. The set of laces that are currently installed in the shoes are a set of elastic laces that are in a dark gray color with some accents of lighter gray. They consist of a lace lock at the top, so if you want to wear them with these laces, you simply pull out the lace lock, pull out the tongue, and then you can stick your foot in and then push the lace lock back in. It's an interesting alternative, and it's very common in most trail shoes, which is why I opted to go with these laces with the lace lock. And it also comes with 2 other set of laces These are standard rope laces found in the 610. The first of which is in a mustard yellow color with accents of black and silver, and the aglets are in a teal blue with Bodega branding. And then the next set of laces is a black rope lace with accents of silver, and then the aglets are red with Bodega branding in black. The bottom of the tongue consists of gray mesh, and in the very middle of the tongue you get a baby blue fabric that goes all the way to the top and turns into a pull tab. The very top of the tongue consists of gray suede that's perforated and also has a triangle panel of 3M reflective with Bodega and New Balance Trail branding debossed in it. The back of the tongue and the ankle area of the shoe are lined in a purple textile material. The shoes come with a standard foam insole and are topped in a mustard yellow textile material, and you also get the New Balance and Bodega branding printed on in a teal blue color. The midsole of the shoe consists of gray and black and teal foams, and the 610 actually features New Balance's proprietary Absorb cushioning technology. Absorb is a foam cushioning technology that gives the user a great combination of both compression resistance and softness. And lastly, moving on towards the outsole of the shoe, you get the standard 610 outsole with a majority of it in black rubber, but you also get a bunch of colored accents in orange, baby blue, and mustard yellow, which I think is a really cool touch. And you also get the New Balance spell out in the very middle of the outsole. So now that the overview of the shoes out of the way, I'll lace these up and I'll show you how they look on feet. For sizing, the Bodega 610 in the Trail Less Taken collaboration colorway fits like every other 610, and in my opinion, the 610 for the most part fits true to size, but runs a little bit wide. But despite it running a little bit wide, lengthwise I feel like it's perfect, so that's why I go true to size. I'm a true size 9.5, and I got these in a size 9.5, and they fit me well lengthwise, but there's still that extra width. If you have really narrow width or are between sizes, I might recommend going down half a size, but as I always say, if you have the chance to try these on or another pair of 610s on before you buy them, I definitely recommend you do that since everyone's feet are different. For my 3-factor comfort rating for the New Balance 610, I give it a 6 out of 10 for softness, a 6 out of 10 for firmness, and a 6 out of 10 for midsole shape and support. In my opinion, I feel like the 610 is pretty comfortable and could have been even more comfortable if it weren't for the lack of arch support. I feel like the midsole shape is pretty good. It should be good for a trail shoe. It's not like flat, but it does lack arch support, which is kind of weird, and especially since it runs a little wide. But other than that, the Absorb is pretty great. You get a great combination of softness and firmness. It's not too overly soft or squishy on your feet, nor is it too overly firm or stiff on your feet. Again, I feel like this would be one of the most comfortable shoes New Balance could offer if it weren't for the lack of arch support. For quality, I was definitely impressed, this being an Asian made model, but it was a Bodega collab, and Bodega always takes a step up in terms of material quality when it comes to their collaborations, even on the Asian made models. This 610 utilized suedes and nubucks, and they were all excellent in hand. I love the panels of hairy suede and the nubucks. They all feel really great in hand, and the other materials like the synthetic rubbers and the meshes also felt pretty great, and I had no craftsmanship issues. As you could probably tell from the start of the video, as well as my in-depth overview of the shoe, you guys can probably tell I really love this collaboration. I mean, it's another Bodega collaboration, and I feel like Bodega is the perfect collaborator for the 610 model. It's a trail model, and with Bodega's history on collaborations and telling stories, I think they did great with this colorway. Even ignoring that it's a collab, even ignoring all the behind the scenes and the story, I feel like the colorway alone just looks really fire. You get a bunch of different colors, but they work really well together, and I really love the elevated materials as well as the choice of laces, and I really love the contrast between the lateral and medial side of the shoe. It's almost like you got two alternate colorways of the shoe between the lateral and medial side, which I think is really awesome. The shoe is full of many different details, elevated materials, as well as just having a lot of great colors. I definitely recommend this collaboration. They actually dropped again on newbalance.com earlier today, and they didn't immediately sell out. Last time I checked, they're still in a small size run. Hopefully if you really wanted these, you were able to get them. I know on Bodega they sold out pretty fast, and if you aren't able to get them, hopefully resale isn't too bad, because this is definitely a collaboration you shouldn't sleep on for 2023. So that's gonna do it for this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Follow me on my socials. Check out the Intelligence site for more New Balance content and guides. If you really love the review, please consider leaving a super thanks in the tip jar below, and thanks for watching.